Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good evening. Today we're going to be talking about a business opportunity that is so valuable for me, for my mom, for so many other people because it's truly changed our lives. Today we're going to be talking about the pharmacy business opportunity, the opportunity that not only changed my life, changed her life, but also could change your life. So before we start, I just want to start off by get for you guys to get to know us a little bit. So we're going to talk about my mom's story, who's also the leader of our group, and also a little bit about my story before we get into what's pharmacy, why we love it, why you'll love it, what are the 10 different ways that you can earn. So, Mom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the slide to you so you could talk a little bit about your story, how you started, and yeah.
Well, thank you for coming to this call. I wonder, I'm getting out of my comfort zone. Okay, all the time when I do my business call for opportunity is in Spanish, so this is the first time doing in English.
Yeah.
But I want to share with you guys. Never is too late to start, for sure. But my name is Wendy Castillo. I live in Toronto. I'm a single mom for two, my daughter Allison and my son Hector. I'm born in Honduras, and then when I have a 17 years old, I moved to Spain, where Allison born in Spain. After that, we moved to US. In US, I married. I get my son. He born there, and after that, I was deported for US to Honduras. So I shared this so quickly, but believe me, the story is more long than where I share right now. But when I was deported from US to Honduras, I say I need to do something else for my life, for my kids. So I get the opportunity to come to Canada, and I come to Canada in 2011. 15 years ago. I can believe it. I can believe it. Then um in the 14, yeah, in 2014, I'm separate from my husband, and I start working in construction. The picture you see in the screen is me when I'm working in construction. I wake up every single day 5 a.m. and I come back to my house with my kids at 7 p.m. This is my days every single day in the week. Saturday, Sunday, and birthdays for my kids. I lost many special moments because I need to work. I need to get the money for pay my rent, for pay my bills. To I'm a single mom, so I have to uncharge for everything. When the 2020 come and the pandemic, this is a very hard time, not just for me, absolutely, for many families. But at that time, I say, what more can I do? Because the construction has stopped. We can work in the construction. So I say, okay, I have to find something else. And then all the time I say the opportunities, they come to your life and you have to be very smart to take it. Like today, when I hear about the MLM, the network marketing, I say, what is this? And I start searching on YouTube for everywhere. And I say, maybe that can be my opportunity to start something else, to be part for my kids' life, to be to stay at home working. And I start learning about the industry. I start learning about how can I work on my house with my kids. And then I can say after the many years when I start with a business, and I achieve many goals, and also I I I start working just in my house, and I left the construction work, and I become a completely present mom with my kids. Now I can say I leave everything I pay in my responsibilities. They come for this industry, for this business, the business where we share today with you guys. So yes, this is a little bit more of my life. Or like I say, I'm getting out from my comfort zone. I promise the next time when we do another opportunity call will be my English will be better. Okay.
So if I can resume her story, she started out as a person who didn't know what she was going to do, how she was going to get to where she wanted to be, because my mom always had a vision of her being able to work from home, being able to take care of me and my brother, but she didn't know how she was going to get there. I call her Barbie because she's done every single job you can imagine. She already has done it. She's already tried it. And when network marketing came into our life, it literally changed our life completely because we went from not having her home 24/7 because she had to be working in construction. If you know someone who works in construction, you know how long the hours are. They're putting their health at risk, and that's one of the most like important like negative things about the construction. But she was getting money from that, and we needed the money. But we also wanted to have her at home. We didn't only want the money. So when MLM or network marketing came into her life, it completely changed everything. And she went from, you could even see, we have some pictures here of when she was in the hospital and all that. She went from being a person who had to work 24/7 outside to being at home, being with us. We were able to create more special moments. She was getting better for her health. And now you could see, like, it's just totally two different people. You can see the person that's there working construction with the person that's now here in pharmacy. So, my story ties in with her story. So if you don't know me, my name is Alison Castillo. So I am 24, I'm 22 years old, and I started in network marketing when I was 18 years old. So when I started, it was because my mom started in this industry, and I said, okay, well, so if my mom, she started, and I'm seeing that things are changing. She's now at home more. She's more present. She is, to me, it looks like she's earning even more. So how can I do what she's doing? When I started out, I was a very, very, very shy person. I never imagined I would get into something that I would have to be talking with people because I was super shy. I couldn't even talk to people. But I knew that I wanted more in life, that I wanted freedom. And the reason is because if I go back to how I started, like my story, I was born in Spain, so I come from a very multicultural family. I always say the joke that my mom always wanted to give me all the opportunities. So I'm Honduran, I'm Spaniard, I'm Ecuadorian, and I'm also a Canadian citizen. I'm literally everything. But all that taught me that hard work is very, very valuable. I was raised by a single mother, so if you know anyone who was raised by a single mother, or you yourself are raised by a single mother, you know that a lot of responsibility to be more falls on top of you. So to me, I'm like, whatever I decide to do, I have to do something that's going to be help me better the life that my mom had. Also, since my mom was before she started working in construction, we passed a lot of difficult times financially. A lot of people don't know, but like I added some photos here. In the photo that you see in the corner, that's my brother, that's me. We through so many financial hard times that sometimes we would even have to live in shelters, and we'd had to live even in my mom's office where she put her cleaning supplies because we didn't have anywhere to sleep. So you could tell that everything that we've been through, we've always wanted to do more, to be more. So when I was born premature. So I was born in, and I had to go quickly to the NICU. So I told my mom, since that happened, I'm like, Mom, I want to be a doctor. I want to study medicine. I've always loved science. I've always loved medicine. But if you know, or if you don't know, medicine is like a very, very long career. It takes a lot of time, energy, passion, and money. So I was like, how am I going to get there? How can I go into university, go into medical school if I don't know how we're going to be able to pay off everything? So that's when pharmacy and network marketing came into our lives. That taught me that there's other ways to create income. You don't only have to focus on one career path. Yes, I'm studying biotechnology. I'm a university student. I do the two things at the same time, but there's also different ways that you can earn money. You don't have to put, like, we have a saying in Spanish that says you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. You don't only have to have one income stream. You can have multiple income streams. So today, my goal is to build a life with more freedom, help my family, help people do the same thing that I want to do, which is have more time, more freedom, and also show everyone that it's possible. So, why did we choose pharmacy? Why do we love pharmacy? Why are we here? So, first, pharmacy has quality products. We have hair care products, we have skincare products, we have makeup products, we have weight loss, sorry. We have perfumes, we have personal care. So there's so many different types of products that people are using. I'm sure before you came onto this call, you woke up in the morning, you brushed your teeth, we have toothpaste. You washed your face, we have skincare products. You went into the shower, you washed your hair, we have hair care products. You took your supplements, we have supplements, weight loss products. You put on perfume, we have perfumes. You put on lotion, we have personal care products. So it's products that you can easily implement into your routine, but they're also high quality. They're premium ingredients, they're affordable prices. The reason why the prices are affordable is because Farmasi creates their own products down from the ingredients to the packaging, everything we make it our own. So that's why the products are so accessible. They're at a good affordable price and also they're premium ingredients and premium quality. As well, they're dermatologically tested products. As well, we are globally expanding. Not only is Farmasi in Canada, it's also in the United States, it's in different Latin American countries, it's in a lot of European countries as well, and we're still growing. It's a company that's still expanding, is still growing. And something that I love about starting a business with a company that's still expanding is that you're going to be a founder. You're going to be one of the first people to start in the opportunity. It's like, for example, the first people that bought Apple stocks for, the Apple company. Now those people are mega millionaires and rich. But that's the same thing here. When you start with a company that's ground level, that's just starting out, you get to become a founder. As well as we're still growing, we're still seeking founders. It's a global business. Just because you're in Canada or in the States doesn't mean that your business is just going to be in Canada or it's just going to be in the States. You could also grow in different countries. For example, I'm in Canada, but I work with people who are in the States, people who are in Latin America, people who are in Europe, because we have a global business that you could do from your phone, you could do online. So it helps you, even though you're in Canada, let's say, you could still work with other people that are in different countries. As well, there's many ways to generate income. There's 10 different ways. I'm going to be going through the 10 different ways after this slide so you guys can learn a little bit about how you earn with Farmasi. Again, you work online, so you work from anywhere. If you have your phone, if you have Wi-Fi, you're good. You can work your Farmasi business from anywhere. You don't have to maintain the website. I've worked with a company in the past where you did have to pay to maintain the website and all that. With Farmasi, you don't have to pay to maintain the website, as well as the company ships the products directly to your customer, directly to your business partner. So you don't have to have any type of inventory. That's why the business, you could do it from anywhere, because if you bring your phone and the company sends the product to the person, you don't need to have inventory at all. It's a low investment company to start with. And again, you don't need inventory. You don't need to open a physical store. You don't need to have products with you. You don't need to maintain the website. When you sign up, you get your own website. Also, we have systems. We have trainings. If you are thinking like, okay, I'd like to do this, but like, I don't know, how am I going to get any support, any training? We do have training. We do have systems, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more in detail throughout the presentation, as well as it's ideal for people who want to grow, people who are looking to have another different stream of income, people who want to grow, people who have a vision that extends much more than an extra income. As well, it's an industry that's always selling products, which is the beauty industry. We're always buying, us as women or as men as well, we're always buying products for our personal care, our hair care, our makeup, our skincare. So it's an industry that is in high demand. People are buying beauty products every single day, every hour, every second. As well as there's recognition. If you're a person like me that loves recognition, you're gonna love this part. But there's bonuses, there's recognition for different levels, there's trips, which is my favorite part, which I'm gonna talk about into detail about the different trips that we have in Farmasi. There's also different incentives. There's opportunity for personal growth. This is the reason why before I never thought that I was going to be in something that I would have to talk to people, because I didn't have any personal growth yet. So I didn't know that that was something possible. But I've learned through Farmasi that, we could better ourselves. And with personal growth, personal development, I've learned to become the person that I want to be, as well as we have trips that are part of the compensation plan and also trips that are outside the compensation plan. So these are a little bit of points about why we chose Farmasi and why I feel like Farmasi is the best company out there and it's the best choice for you as well. So now I want to show you a little video from a company convention that we have called Pharmasynergy, just so you guys can see the energy, you could get like the feel of what pharmacy is, and you can see our community. So I'm just gonna play the video. It's a little short video. I'm gonna pause it real quick just to make sure you guys can listen to it.
Can exchange your life, starting with today with Farmasi. And we're extremely grateful for you guys trusting on us. We have one simple job to make this happen.
Okay, so I wanted to play that little short video so you guys could see a little bit more about the community, the energy. When you live that in person, it's completely different than seeing it on a video. But I wanted you to see just a little bit about what pharmacy is. So now let's get into the 10 different ways that you can earn with pharmacy. So let's start with way number 1 and number 2. So number 1, we have a welcome program. In this welcome program, in your first 4 months, you get a gift card for free, and this gift card, you can use it to buy products. So what I like to do is I get products for myself so I could try them out. I also get products if, for example, if I want to make a little gift basket or I want the people that I know to try them out, I also get those products with the cards are in part of the welcome program. So you get a gift card. In your first month, it's a $20 gift card. In your second month, it's a $50 gift card. In your third month, it's a $75 gift card. And in your fourth month, it's an $100 gift card. So you and also the people who are going to be joining your business are going to get these gift cards in their first 4 months. So that's way number 1. Way number 2 is online commissions. This one is like the most popular way that you can earn. And when I started out in pharmacy, I heard that this was one way that you could earn. And I was like, okay, yeah, where do I need to sign up? That this sold me. And it was online, the online commissions. So we get paid 50% commissions of everything that we sell, that people buy from our personal website. And we get paid that in 72 hours, which is crazy. That is so fast. So For example, I put in some examples here. Let's say someone buys the Aloe Glow. So if you don't know what the Aloe Glow is, it's basically a drink that helps with your digestion, it helps with debloating, and it's one of our wellness products. It's a very, very popular item that people are buying. So for example, this one cost $50. And since you're paid 50% commission, so we're going to divide that by two, and you're going to be paid $25. That's going to be deposited into your bank account in 72 hours. Then we have another example. Let's say someone goes into your website and decides to buy this bundle that helps with weight loss. And this bundle, they buy it at $145. But since you get paid 50% commissions, then you're going to earn just from that one sale, you're going to earn 72.50, and that's going to be deposited into your bank account in 72 hours. So now imagine everything that you can earn. I've earned up to like $200 in just one sale that I made to one person recommending hair care products. Now imagine you're using the products and you're recommending the skincare products, the hair care products, the makeup products, and just by someone going into your personal website buying the products, you get 50% commission. The reason why I'm highlighting the 50% commission is because there is no other company out there that pays you 50% commission for selling products or recommending products. So you get 50% commissions, which is deposited into your account in 72 hours. So let's say you're selling something every single day. Every single day, you're getting a deposit into your account. And that's way number 2 out of 10 to earn. Now we're going to talk about way number 3 and 4. So number 3 is similar to number 2. Let's say you're not really an online person. You like to do things in person. You like to have potentials in person. You want to have the products with you. You want to showcase them in person. So the third way is retail profit. Since you earn 50% commission, you also get 50% discount on the products that you buy from your personal website. So let's say, for example, you want to buy the set that helps with weight loss. So normally it would cost $145, but since you're an ambassador, since you're a founder, then you get 50% discount. So you only buy the system at $72.50. And let's say you bought it at $72.50, you have it now in person and you want to sell it to your friend. So your friend pays you the retail price, which is $145, and right there in person, you earn that 50% commission. So when you go onto the website, for example, the first price is the retail customer's price, and then the one at the bottom is your 50% discount. I have a lot of people on my team, for example, that they do the opportunity through online. They have their own personal website and people go in there and buy. But there's also people who are a little bit, let's say old school, who do it like before, which is you get the products, you have them, and you could sell them in person. So that's also another option. If you're more of like an in-person person, you don't want to do it online, you could also do it in person, and you could get the products at 50% discount, and you earn that 50% commission right there when you're talking to your customer or your potential. So that's way number 3. Way number 4 is the team building program. So we have a program that when you sign up 5 people to work this business with you, you get 5 different gift cards. You get $20 gift cards for each of the person that signs up with you. So imagine all the gift cards that you get. With those same gift cards, you could buy products to have them with you. If you want to, recommend them in person, you want to have your 50% commission right there in person, you have products. Or if you want to try out different products, you want to try out the skincare, the makeup. I feel like I still haven't tried all the Farmasi products out because there's so many products and we're always launching new products. That's something I also love about Farmasi. They're always launching new products and always learning and bringing us new things. So almost like every single month we have a new product launch. So with the way number 4 is you get those 5 different gift cards and you could buy the products for yourself. You could have products if you want to show them to the people that are in your inner circle, or if you want to have products to do little giveaways, you could do that as well. Then we have way number 5 and number 6. So number 5 is a personal bonus. So when someone buys product from you, you get something that's called points. So you get points from every single product someone buys off of you. If you reach a certain amount of points, you get a different bonus level. For example, let's say someone bought 2 different oils from your personal website and you got 200 points. So now that you have 200 points, you're going to earn 3% commission of all those points that you have. So basically, you're earning 50% commission, and on top, we're adding that 3%. But you could also get up to 25%. So now instead of earning 50% commission, you're actually earning 75%. So there's so much in the compensation plan, and it's such a lucrative compensation plan. You're earning a lot for what you're recommending. So that's the personal bonus. You earn an additional bonus to everything that you're doing when you reach a certain amount of points. Then we have number 6, which is the group bonus. Every single time someone wants to sign up with you, if it's to do the business with you, if it's to buy product from you, you're always going to earn points. And from those points, you're always, always, always going to earn. A frequent question that I get asked is, if I sign someone up and that person signs someone else up, am I going to earn for them? Yes, you're going to earn everything that goes on in what we call your downline, which is basically your team. Everything that happens in your team, you're going to earn for everything. So in the group bonus, you earn on for all the different volume, the group volume that you have. So all the points that you have in your entire team, you earn from all of that. And that's number 6. Number 7 is the leadership bonus, and number 8 is the cash bonus. So number 7, the leadership bonus, is when you have people who hit a certain rank in the company called director, you start earning for them and everything that goes on in their team. So you get to earn up to 7 different generations of people in your team. You earn a percentage of everything that they have going on in their business, in their team. So this is something called basically residual income, which means you're working on your business, but you've already grown your business a lot. So now the people who are working underneath you and they're doing points and all that, you're going to earn off of all of that. Even if, let's say, I don't know, right now I'm in class and I can't be on my phone right now, I have a team, I have people who are working, so I'm going to earn off of that. That's residual income. Even though I'm focused doing something else, I'm still earning because I have a team, I train them. Also, I want something super important that I want you guys to know is that when you join the business and you want someone to join with you, they're going to have the exact same resources that you have. All the calls, all the trainings, all the programs that I'm going to be talking about in the presentation, everything that you get, they're also going to get as well. So you're going to earn for everything that goes on in your team, everything. Then we have the cash bonus. So the cash bonus is when you hit certain levels or certain ranks in the company, you get a big check, literally a big check that they send to your house, but also you get paid that big check. So for example, if you hit the first rank, I call it like the first official rank, which is director, then you get a $1,000 bonus check that's going to be in your bank account, but they also give you like a big check so you can make content and stuff like that. When you hit bronze director, you get 1,000. When you hit golden director, you get 2,000. When you hit platinum, you get a $4,000 bonus check. When you hit emerald, you get a 10,000 bonus check. When you hit diamond director, you get a 25,000 bonus check. When you hit vice president, you get a 50,000 bonus check. When you hit president, you get 100,000 bonus check. When you hit boss director, you get a $250,000 check. And when you hit executive boss, you get a 500,000 check. So that's $500,000 just from a bonus check for hitting a certain level, a certain rank. So there's a lot of ways that you can earn. You can earn off of what you're recommending. You can earn off of what other people are recommending, everything that goes on in your team, even hitting levels. You earn off of every single thing that you do. Then we have way number 9 and number 10, which is my favorite. So number 9 is when you hit the rank of golden director, you automatically start getting something that's called a car allowance. It doesn't have to go towards a car. It could go towards your groceries. It could go towards if you like to do your nails, if you like to get your hair done. It could go through to anything that you want. It's just called the car allowance. And basically in the car allowance, once you hit a certain rank like golden director, which is the 3rd rank, then you get $350 every time you hit that rank. But let's say you go up a level. So you go to platinum, you get 400. If you're emerald, you get 450. If you're a diamond, then you get 500. If you're vice president, you get 550. If you're a president, you get 600. If you're a boss director, you get 650. And if you're an executive boss director, you get 700. And that's something that gets paid out to you monthly. So you could see all the different ways that you're earning. You're earning from what you're recommending, you're earning from your points, you're earning from what other people are recommending, their points, you're earning from hitting levels, you're earning because you hit a level, now you get a car allowance. So everything that you do, I want you guys to see that every single thing that you do, you're earning off of everything. And then number 10, which is personally my favorite because I love traveling. I don't know if there's anyone else here who loves traveling, but I just love it. And once I started with Farmasi, I feel like that's when I started traveling a lot more. But basically, in Farmasi, we have trips. Oh, I see a me too. So you're gonna love this. So in Farmasi, we have trips that are part of the compensation plan and out of the compensation plan. So I'm gonna talk about the trips that are part of the compensation plan. What does this mean? It means that if you hit a certain level, let's say the first official level, like director, or the second official level, like bronze, you're going to start qualifying for trips just for reaching the rank. So, for example, the first trip that you get that's part of the compensation plan is when you hit bronze director, that's the second level. So you get a trip to Miami to our head office. So you get to see our head office. It's absolutely beautiful. I wish I had a video of our head office here. It's amazing. Our company like has invested so much money to make a beautiful head office. If you are in Miami, you're allowed to go there. You're allowed to make events there. You're allowed to tour the warehouse and also make videos. It's absolutely amazing. And we also have in that trip something called Farmasi Leadership Academy, where they invite you and they have a whole training on basically how you can become a better leader. How can you grow your pharmacy business to the next level and make it into something that's going to help you have that financial freedom and have that freedom. So that's the first trip that's part of the compensation plan. The second one is the golden trip, which is amazing. So the golden trip is the third level, and you get a trip to Turkey. So they pay for the flight and all that, and you like the trip basically you stay at a resort. It's like a 5-star resort. It's amazing. You also get to tour something we call Farmacity, which is basically our factory or warehouse. It's humongous. That's why it's called Farmacity, because it looks like it's a whole city. And you get to see how the products are made, how the different ingredients are grown. Yes, because we grow even our own ingredients. So you get to see everything. You also get a trip, part of that golden trip. You also go to Turkey. You go to Istanbul specifically. Then you go to Cappadocia, and they even like there's so many things that happens on that trip, but they also like bring you to a hot air balloon. There's so many different things. That trip lasts like a whole week, and everything is paid for by Farmasi. Even your food, your flight tickets, everything is paid for on that trip, and that's part of the compensation plan just for hitting the third level. Like you might think for hitting the 10th level, 11th, no, for hitting the third level, you get to go on that trip. Then we have the platinum trip, that is the convention trip. So the video that I showed you was our convention that we have, where there's different launches of products. We get training, we get to see everyone else that's doing pharmacy. It's amazing. So when you hit platinum, you get invited to the convention. They pay for everything. They pay for flight, for your hotel. Everything is paid for. Then when you hit emerald, we have you get paid for a European destination. So you earn a trip for a European destination. For example, this year, the people who earn that trip are going to Vienna. They're going to specifically Austria. And in the past years, people have gone to Italy, they've gone to France. So it's a European destination and it's absolutely beautiful. Again, they pay for your flight. It's a 5-star hotel. You get food, you get everything included in that trip. And then we have the diamond trip, which is a luxury tropical getaway trip. So for example, this year they went to Maldives. In last year they also I think went to Maldives. So it's a trip where you could go, you could also bring someone else to go with you. And again, they pay for your flight, they pay for your hotel room, they pay for food. Everything is completely paid for, and these are part of the compensation plan. So if you hit that certain level, you automatically qualify for that trip. Then we have trips that are like out of the compensation plan. For example, something we call Horizonte en la Playa, which is basically a trip to Mexico that we're going to go in June. I'm so excited for that trip. It's going to be amazing. I've gone in the past, but I'm super, super excited every time I go. So that trip is to Mexico. and you qualify with certain requirements, and it's outside of the compensation plan. So there's trips that are in the compensation plan and outside. So there's different ways that you could go on these trips, and if you hit different levels, you can automatically qualify for them. So again, I want you to see in these 10 different ways that you can earn that you're earning on everything. You're even qualifying for trips. Pharmacy is much more than just a paycheck. You're qualifying for trips. You have all the different ways that you're going to earn. You also have the opportunity for personal growth. We have a community. Our team, I haven't said it yet, but our team is called Team Self-Made, and you're going to be part of that community. So there's so many things. But as well, like I said before, I want you to see just our different results, our different testimonials. I also am going to show you the different support and training things you're going to have, but I want you guys to see just the different testimonials we have here. Here, I'm sharing my own testimonial. Before I was a little, bloated, and now taking our beauty supplements, I've been like less bloated, more debloated. My mom's testimonial is right here. There's even skincare, there's wellness. You could even see the different when I was talking about the big checks that you get sent home, these are the different big checks. This is just some people that we have in our teams, everything that we've done thus far. So these are different results and testimonials. And again, every single person that you're seeing in these photos and these testimonials started out at like you. They watched a video or they were on an opportunity call, they saw something in pharmacy and they started learning with our training that we have, and then look at them right now and everything that they're going to get. So now I want to talk a little bit about the training and support, because I know you might be thinking, okay, this is awesome, Allison. I love it. Okay, yeah, I want to earn, I want to qualify for trips. I have a big vision. I want to do more. But what is the support? What are the trainings that I'm going to get? So I'm going to show you guys just a little bit of all the training and support that we have. But for example, we have a group chat where every single person that does the opportunity with us, it doesn't matter if you signed up with me, if you signed up with someone else, it doesn't matter, you're going to join this group chat where we share different tips, we share different calls, anything that we have going on, promotions, incentives, so you could be up to date with everything that we have going on in pharmacy. Also, we have something called School. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but basically it's a training platform. So in School, we have different modules where you're going to learn about pharmacy, what pharmacy is about, how you can navigate your website, how you can start sharing your different links, how you can have events, how you can set up your Instagram, your TikTok, how you can do different things, how you can sign up customers, how you can sign up ambassadors. Everything that you need to know as an ambassador, you're going to learn from our modules that we have in School. So I wanted to show you just a little picture of everything that we have here, but we have a lot of modules. I think there's like 36 different modules with a lot of videos in there. Also, we have different channels where you're going to be able to join. They're on WhatsApp, but these channels, for example, like I said, it's a global business. So even though you're in Canada, you're in the States, you can do your business from anywhere and you can work with people in other countries. So let's say you want to know what's happening in the UK because, I don't know, you have a friend in the UK who signed up someone in the UK, then you can join this group chat and you can know everything that's going on there. What are the different incentive promotions, everything that they have going on. Also, our pharmacy corporate has different calls and trainings that they do weekly. We have trainings that we do weekly as well for our Team Self-Made. We also have something called the Glow Academy. This is from Pharmacy Corporate. So it's different modules that train you on the skincare products, on the makeup products, so you know a little bit more about the product. So with this, I want to show you that there's different trainings or different resources, there's different supports. Even if you sign up with someone else who is not me, who is not my mom, Wendy, you're still going to have all the same training, all the same support, because we're all part of Team Self-Made. So helping you out, we're helping everyone out. Team Self-Made is everyone that's on this call and everyone that's going to join. So this is a training and support that we have. Now, something that I want to talk about is the next step. So right now you're like, Allison, okay, perfect. I love it. I love that in pharmacy we have 10 different ways to earn. You earn on everything that you do. We have different trips, you have training, you have support. I love it. Okay, what's the next step? How can I start? So the next step is starting with your kit, with your starter kit. You need to choose one of these different kits so then you could start in the business. You can have your own personal website, and then you can automatically start trying out the products and we could start sharing and getting you set up. So I'm going to explain here the different packages. Right now I have everything in American dollars, but if you want to know what the price is in Canadian, I can let you know right now. But if you want to know in different currencies, then you can just ask the person who invited you onto the call or who sent you the recording so they can send you that information. But for example, we have the 1999 starter kit, which in Canada is 29.99. This one doesn't make you an ambassador automatically. It's simply a package for those people who want to personalize. For example, you tell me, I don't know, Allison, I want to try out the hair care products and I want to try out the creatine and I want to try out the vinegar gummies. It's for someone who wants to personalize their package, but it's going to be like a minimum of 140 American, 200 Canadian. Then we have the packs that are predetermined. I recommend that you choose one of these packs because Farmasi made them thinking about what are the most products that are getting sold out, and they put all those products into these different packages. So for example, we have the minimum, which is the 149 kit. All of these packages have the 50% discount. So you could see, for example, before it was 378. Right now you're getting it for 149. All of these packages have a 50% discount. So for example, we have the premium kit that comes with some hair care products and comes with skincare products. We have the Nutri Plus kit, which is my personal favorite because I absolutely love all the products, but the nutrition products, the weight loss products are at the top of my list. They're so good, they're such high quality, and they give you results in such little time. And like in 2 weeks, my mom and I were feeling how less bloated we were. My mom lost like 4 pounds just in 2 weeks of taking the supplements consistently. Then we have the premium makeup kit. We have the essential kit that comes out to 299, which is 420 Canadian. And then we have the Supreme kit, which is 549, and in Canadian, it's 770. When I signed up, personally, I chose the 549 kit because I wanted to try out everything. I wanted to have all the products. I wanted to try out the hair care, skincare, makeup, wellness, personal care. I want to try out everything. So that's why I bought this one. You're also going to have a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you're like, oh, I don't know if I should try out the big package, I don't know, I'm kind of scared. Don't worry, you have that guarantee. You're going to love the products anyway. And also, the big package, the Supreme Kit, comes with more discount and it comes with more gifts. For example, with the 549 pack, you're going to get the $20 gift card, which in Canada is the $35 gift card. You're going to get the paprika gel, which is basically a gel, massage gel that you can apply on your arms and your abdomen and your legs, and it helps with like burning calories. And then we have the calendula soap, which is a soap that helps you with cleaning your face, your body, and it just helps clean without making like your skin dry. So with that kit, you're going to get more, let's say like you're going to get more gifts, but you could start out with any of the different kits that are right here. If you ask me, Allison, what do you recommend? I always recommend the bigger kit, but there's also the 299, and then there's the minimum, which is the 149. I also recommend try out a package that you know that you love products that, for example, if you know you love makeup products, try out the makeup one. Test out the makeup ones. If you want to do your business via videos and you want to do it on social media, make videos about that. If you want to do it in person, then share the makeup products if you know that you love the makeup products. If you want to try out the wellness products and you want to maybe lose a little weight, maybe you want to de-bloat, then try out the wellness products. So if you want the skincare products, try that out. Choose a package that goes accordingly to what you like to try out and you like to recommend. So now that you know what package you're going to get, basically the only thing left to do is just say, welcome to Team Self-Made. Welcome to this opportunity. Welcome to this new chapter in your life. I also wanted to leave you guys just with a little quote that would have made everything easier if I would have just listened to this way before. But this quote says, don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of staying in the same place for another year. So don't be afraid to try something new. Be afraid to not try something new and then stay in the same place that you are right now. If you feel like you have a bigger vision, that you want to have freedom, that you want a better life, if you have kids, you want a better life for your kids. If you're, for example, like me, you're a student and you want a better life for yourself, you want to be more independent, then choose to nurture that vision, choose to do something new, something different. If you don't do something different, then you're going to get the same results every single time. If you don't like the results you're having right now, then do something different. So there's nothing much more to say. Just welcome to Team Self-Made. I'm so happy You guys are here, you're listening to this. I'm going to be sending the recording, but what I recommend is after logging out of this call, send a message to the person that sent you the link, or if you're watching the recording, send a message to the person that sent you the recording and tell them, I'm ready. I'm ready to start something new, and I don't want to be in the same place that I'm in for another year. So thank you so much for joining, and bye.